You are here because the outside world rejects you. This is your family. I am your father.
I'm glad you've come.
Him coming, pause.
It was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect.
He lived hard. I mean, that was a guy that lived, you know, he smoked hard, he drank hard.
But he always looked like that. Well, I mean,
these nuts. Somebody's gonna cook that and it's gonna be awful, but anyway.
I had balls for breakfast.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
I would say Sydney Sweeney is very attractive.
I would say that she's pretty malformed. Her upper maxilla is extremely recessed, right? She's got the eyes of doom with no infraorbital support. She's really not that much of a looker in her face.
Why are you gay?
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And against my better judgment, I clicked the link and I watched the YouTube video. It wasn't anything, it was just a black screen. So I'm wondering if it could be something to do with how they hacked my account. And I took a screenshot of the profile I'm talking about. Okay. I'll show it to you.
It's a rock.
Welcome to the rock.
Wait, now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
I can't believe how smart your stuff is, how fun it is to watch.
That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah!
So smooth. One of these days I'll figure out how to get a nice smooth transition. What up? Those are sound effects, aren't they? Woo! What up? There we go. Woo! What's going on? Yeah. Woo! What's going on, everybody? GG's. Happy Saturday evening. Grab some brews. Grab a few brews, and let's get into some action this evening, if you don't mind, because we got some cool shit I want to talk to. First off, forgive me for not being here last weekend. I went out of town, had a good time, went and saw some people from my childhood, and, you know, shout out to my boys, shout out to my best friend, shout out to my sister. Had a whole bunch of people I met last weekend. Went to this crazy fucking tiki bar opening and got really drunk. You know what I realized? I'm old. Pause. Everybody knows that, because every chick I was like, man, she's pretty cute, found myself on the Epstein list. It's one of my friend's daughters. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I need to get the fuck out of here faster than I jumped in. So when you become like 45, remember, don't hit on the fresh young women. Like, I like, now I see why Uncle T's like, they got to be at least 25, Rock. I'm like, why? Because they're probably his daughter's friends, and he's kidding. I can't hit on it. Oh, I got you. That makes sense. Or his friends' daughters, and I'm like, oh, shit. So it sucks getting older, man. But had a great fucking time. Solomon's, Maryland. Shout out to Reagan, my sister. She the Blue Heron bed and breakfast in Solomon's, Maryland. If anybody's in the area and wants to go to DC, man, let's remove this piece of shit. If anybody ever wants to go to DC, it's about 45 minutes south on Route 4. Go to Solomon's Island, the Blue Heron, bed and breakfast. Good times. It's herbal friendly. If you've seen the title, we'll be talking about that later on because apparently a lot of places are going to be herbal friendly from here on out. If you haven't gotten the news, which I thought flew by under the radar, crazy. I don't know how we haven't heard of that going on. I don't fucking know. But that news, which is in the title, flew under the radar. Nobody really heard it. And also, I'm confused about why that is. I bet you I know. And also, I heard that Michael, which I haven't seen yet. I was supposed to see it today, but scheduling conflicts. Me and my nephew are going to go see it tomorrow. I heard that's, there's a whole bunch of problems with that. But when I hear it from reliable sources that I know, it's a good movie that we need to go see. Everybody needs to see in theaters. So I'm like, what's going on? Controversy. We'll get into it. But first, if you haven't already, subscribe, smash the like button, share, help it get out there in the algorithm. We got some friends we're going to bring out here. We got my boy Cyfax. Miss Sparkles is supposed to be joining us. I hope she does. She's not here yet, but my boy Cyfax is. So if you guys don't mind, let's bring him to the channel. Cyfax, you back there jerking off? Or you ready? Let's go, bro. Let's get on this clock.
I can do two things at the same time. It's fine. We're good. We're good over here. Yeah, all the booze. Here we go. Yeah,
I'll have to get the your regular boo for you from the PlayStation app, where it's like, "Boo, go home, you suck." I'll get that one back for you because that's like that's from the PlayStation app.
That one's way more appropriate.
You suck.
Definitely way more appropriate.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Saturday. Hey, good to see you back. I'm glad that you're back again because last Saturday, guess what, man? We missed you. They also missed me because I didn't do a stream either. I was busy, but also I think I'm going to do a stream after yours here. And I'm already working on my thumbnail in the background, but also good to see you back. There's plenty to talk about. It feels like it's been about 2 weeks. There's been a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm sure everything you're about to talk about we'll barely even touch on to some of the stuff I'm talking about. So we got 2 shows back to back. So watch Rockefeller here, come watch me afterwards. And then guess what? There's going to be a bunch of maybe information or whatever, or like, we'll just talk and just have fun. We'll shoot the shit. Like, let's do that. And let's go.
I was hoping you were going to do a stream afterwards because I was like, we missed a lot from not speaking last week. And
there's a lot to talk about.
I had three things like entertainment wise in the title, but then I was like, something else dropped. Weed is legal now. Apparently, I'm like, holy shit, really? But just like that, flew under the radar.
All your topics have nothing to do with my topics.
I bet there's so much fucking out there. I bet all my topics have nothing to do with yours. And I hope we get through them all because, I like to run a 2-hour shift, keep it on time so we can get to you and all that stuff. So we'll start with I didn't see it, and I don't think you have either. We'll start with talking about Michael, because I don't think Miss Sparkles has seen it, but she'll be here soon. And but I have seen some people's reviews. I've heard some whispers, and so far I've heard it's pretty good from people that we know and we respect. I heard it may or may not be pretty good, but then I heard a lot of other whispers that it's horrible. Like I'm getting bad audience scores, and I was wondering why. I can't figure it out. But you heard anything about that?
Yeah, well, I can tell you why they think it's not good. It's because they wanted them to get into the controversy of it. The problem is from my understanding, the movie ends in the late 80s. So before any of the bullshit really kind of happens in his life. It ends around the Thriller era. So it doesn't even touch onto when he kind of really, he blew up, obviously, where the movie starts to end, from my understanding, is around where he his pop star fame really blew up. And then the 90s, he was still big or whatever. And then the controversy started happening in the mid 90s and shit like that. And then it was waning here or there. And there's a bunch of legal battles and all that kind of crazy shit. But it stops before any of that. So people were mad about that, I guess. And they thought that it was going to be a documentary or a documentary on all of his
entire life.
Everyone who even saw the trailers and stuff realized, hey, this is probably going to be, if anything, if they wanted to tell it like that, it's going to be a 2-parter. Everybody even seeing the trailers were saying it's going to be a 2-parter. So there's a possibility of a second part but apparently there's a bunch of legal battles and stuff like that going on, and they had to cut a bunch of stuff even from the from this movie that's out now. So it's a whole thing. Like it's a whole, and I'm like, hey man, whatever. Like I don't mind rehashing some of the stuff that we've seen in some of these older documentaries that have already happened about Michael Jackson. These have already kind of happened, whatever. This is just like a more live action. It's a retelling of events that you've seen before with like better visuals and stuff, which I don't mind. That's fine. I mean, I like a couple Michael Jackson songs here or there. I mean, there's some songs that it doesn't matter who you are, you can still hum them as soon as you hear them, you know them. I mean, whether you like him or not, you fucking know his songs. It's inevitable. Like Michael Jackson is inevitable in your life in some musical aspect or not. And if you're a musician, like you got to respect the grind. So like it doesn't surprise me at all that like there's controversy behind this, but I think the controversy behind it as far as the critics go is stupid. It's a stupid controversy. It's not the right things you should be complaining about.
You said something really smart because, like, you know, even I was one of the people that was like, if this is going to be a biopic, I mentioned this before I knew anything about it. I was like, it needs to be split in two. From what I know Michael Jackson's life, let's say it's a 50-year time span. You could split it in two and for the movie's sake. Because movies, like, you know, you have a build-up, you have a trial, a tribulation that the character needs to overcome, then they overcome that, you know, and then you can leave it on like a cliffhanger when this happened. So if you split it right down the line, you said it perfectly. If this only does the first half is, you know, and it doesn't do 25 years, let's say like first like 20 or like 30 years, they didn't get the black and white album when the allegations came. So I understand
You
people
didn't
like,
get to, we didn't even get that
from
part. My understanding, it seems to end after like Thriller, because obviously Thriller's in the movie, and Thriller's like that one really blew up. And it's like Thriller was like his biggest hit for him being like a single artist when he's not a part of the Jackson 5 anymore. That's the one that really skyrocketed him to like the stardom that we all know him as, the king of pop or whatever.
They wanted to show them, they wanted the movie to end on the high note like that, because you said it's a 2-part movie, so it needs to be a high note. And I get that, because if it wasn't that, it was going to have to be ending on just black and white album, it's how like, big black and white album was, but you can't really showcase how big the black and white album was. You can showcase how awesome the Thriller fucking video was, and people can convey that. People are like, this is fucking badass, and stop it right there. You know what I mean? You can't really convey how big.
Which is way smarter move. Way smarter move.
Way smarter move as a movie aspect. I would like it to be like, wow, all fame and fortune, then allegations hit, end credit scene, and they had to redo it. But it wouldn't make sense. People wouldn't want to watch that twice.
No, because it's like, ooh, that ends on a sour note. What they should do is, like, in my honest opinion, like I haven't seen it yet, but I like based on what I'm hearing and like what I already kind of know about it, the way that it ends, like I would just leave it at that and not even do a second movie. Just like, because it's not like you're blue ballsing people about. It's not like these stories aren't out there. You can go find the rest of it if you want to know the rest of it. And you're like, oh, the downfall or like these allegations, blah blah blah. It's all public record. It's all public record. Go look it up. But if you want to see the rise and fame of this person, cool. And then, you know, treat it as that. And then if you want to go and like, you know, make your own judgment based on like some of the allegations here or there and or not or whatever, do that on your own accord. You don't need a movie about it, because I think that'll be in poor taste. And it's like whether you believe in it or not, it doesn't matter. It's just like that's just poor taste. Also, I think it's a waste of people's time. Like it's a waste of people's time to go watch it.
Miss Sparkles is here with us too. Let's see what she has to say. If she's ready, I see you back there messing with the mirror. Do you want to give me a second? I know she got a mirror in front of her face doing lipstick and chewing on gum. But let's have Miss Sparkles. What up, Miss Sparkles? We're talking here about the Michael movie. I don't know if you have seen it or not, but if you have, would you want to talk? We're just talking about, me and Cyfax haven't seen it. We're talking about controversy and what I thought the movie was supposed to be and what it ended up being, because I was one of the ones that criticized on DA's channel, just joking, because Tony Elias, was like, are you being serious? Right? I'm just joking. While it's closed, there's no allegations while it's closed. That's what I was hearing whispering in Twitter. And everyone's like, but I'm like me and Cyfax said, I'm like, well, if I'm thinking of it from a movie aspect and you end it on like, if you're wanting to add the allegations into a 2-part movie, it had to be like an end credit scene to where, like Cyfax, it ends on the high note of Thriller. Or you have to end it on, if you're adding allegations, you have to end it on the high note of the Black and White album, which just, if you live through that, there was no song besides like Black and White, or like, what was the one where like Magic Johnson was like in the song? I can't even remember the fucking name of the song. It was like no fucking big song or like thing that like would be like
pretty much after Thriller,
finale.
Michael Jackson. I don't want to say he died out, but like that's where he peaked. Like Thriller,
With no extraordinary shit again. It was great, but it was never extraordinary.
he bust out the moonwalk. He did the lean. He did all that shit to where it's like it's iconic in so many things that it's like the guy is. I mean, he's legendary forever for that music video and the live performance that he did before that, all that stuff. Like he's legendary for that alone. You ended on that, and it's just like boom, just drop the mic and walk the fuck away. You don't need to talk about anything else. That'd be the smart. That would be the smart play.
They can talk about the allegations, because if it comes up like, like Thriller was great and all that stuff, and we start off that like, part 2's coming, right? It's gonna be like, well, he's gonna drop Black and White, and in Black and White he does, it don't matter if you're black or white, trying to bring the world together. And let's say like while he's doing that, like he's writing Black and White side back, he remembers back to the first movie, when heal the world, make it I'm doing some great things, everybody loves me on top, and then all of a sudden boom, controversy hits. You'd be like, that'd make for a good storyline in part 2. People aren't going to like it, but the people that are running their fucking mouths now will get the movie that they were questioning this time. You know what I mean? That's why making it 2-part is kind of smart, but the second one isn't going to be as successful. It's going to be like Wicked, fucking going too far.
No. It's going to, I mean, like, not everybody wants to see a trial live, kind of, because that's what it's going to be. It's like Michael Jackson on trial. What is he having to deal with? Like, because the second part is going to be him going through his drug addictions and stuff like that. And a lot of that's because, like, even in the movie, they deal with him going through the burn problem. Like, he got burned on a set, or like one of the stuff. He got burned and like it fucked him up. Then he had to go on painkillers that led him down the road that he's on. There's a whole lot of things that went wrong during a bunch of that. There's stuff in this movie, like, this is stuff I know about, and I haven't even seen the movie. I just know about it because we know Michael Jackson's story. It's already been told before. This isn't new information. It's just being told in a new dramatic light or whatever. So it's all new. It's just told with a new lens, I guess. It's nothing new. We already know all this stuff, and it's like, do you want to see that? I mean, I guess you can, but it's like, you want to see the depressing end, because that's what it's going to be like. You want to see the depressing end? Like, I'm assuming it sounds like the movie ends on kind of a high note with like Thriller, right? Thriller comes out, boom, he's on the top of the world.
That's
and
the grand finale of the
movie. They have like a dark note. They might have a dark note at the end of it. It's like, boom, a foreboding note. And you're just like, ooh, what? It's like Michael Jackson will return in season 2 of Michael or something. You're like, oh no. Yeah, we know the story. I'm sorry, the guy passed away. He's dead. He's gone. We also know all the allegations. We know all this, whatever. We know that he won them. Everything's fine. Does anybody care? Like, I don't know if anybody wants to see the dark part of this live in a theater. Like, I don't know. Sounds like the critics do, because they just want to see all the pedo bait shit. But okay.
Let's hear what our boy, the casual viewer who actually saw it, has to say, because, we ain't seen shit.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Casual reviewer here. We just got out of the Michael Jackson.
Is it frozen?
buyout. We have this gentleman here.
Miss Marcos, I was geeking on this earlier. Let's try it again. It looked like it was frozen.
What up, casual reviewer here, and I wanted to give you guys my out of the theater review for
he was talking about it.
Michael Jackson buyout pick. So let's start with the good. Jabari Jackson did excellent in the movie. He portrayed Michael Jackson perfectly. I have no complaints on what the man did. He embodied Michael Jackson. So that is something that I enjoyed. I enjoyed seeing the aspect of Michael's daily life through his bodyguard. I think that is a great aspect. I think that if that is the person that they got more information about Michael and some of these stories, that was a lovely aspect.
Is that what it's through? So it's as told through the life of the bodyguard?
I mean, this is as much as I know about it. Is I also watch Angel's review too, but it's like it sounds like it's like a third person perspective on Michael's life, while also having highlights of what Michael's going through with his what is it, his nephew or something portraying him.
Yeah,
something
Jafar.
Like that. And it's like, no, I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It's like that. Some of the best ways to learn about somebody is from a third person's perspective. It's like, this is what I saw, but at the same time, that's also in a book perspective would be called an unreliable narrator. It's like, hey, this is what I saw, but I don't know what's actually going on in the guy's head. So when a person's not alive anymore, it's like you gotta kind of guess. You're like, this is what I saw, and this is what I thought I saw. And you can only assume from that point of view. And I mean, more than likely some of these dudes who are very close, like when these artists get so big and they have certain bodyguards that have been with them for years and years, these guys know them better than they know themselves sometimes. They're like, I know your schedule, dude. I know at 7 o'clock you're up. I know at 7:05 you're brushing your teeth. I know at 7:10 you're like, you're getting ready to take your shower. It takes you 15 minutes to shower. Like, they know their schedule better than those people actually realize they know what they're doing. And it's just because they're the people that got to be on top of your shit, because it's like, well, you're a high public figure or whatever. So, I mean, I still take it with a grain of salt, but at the same time, it's an interesting perspective to lean into. And I mean,
let's finish up our boy and see what he got.
I enjoyed that. I enjoy Domingo's acting in here. He did a great portrayal.
That's Joe Jackson, right?
Joe Jackson.
Okay.
The aesthetics, the coloring, perfect. The performances in regards to the music, great.
Color looks good.
You're going to be standing up. You're going to be dancing. You're going to enjoy this. There's nothing that you're not going to like in regards to this if you are a Michael Jackson fan. Now, I'm going to get into the bad. I got to start with the good.
Here we go.
The bad. The bad for me, I didn't like the pacing of the movie. The pacing to me was a little too fast. I felt like they were jumping to certain things that they could have dove into a little bit more in regards to the timelines. I did not enjoy Jabari's makeup in the movie. I felt certain scenes, the makeup just looked off-putting to me. It was just something that I really didn't enjoy watching.
Look weird as fuck.
I kind of agree with some of the critics that they kind of, were focused a little bit too much on Joe Jackson. And I understand that he is part of the movie or part of the story, but I just think that they focused a little bit too much on him. Another thing that I really didn't enjoy was the way that the movie ended. It ended abruptly. I think a lot of fans were expecting more. When it said to be continued, they didn't know that there was a part 2 to this movie. So I think that they need to start promoting that a little bit more to make the fans feel a little bit more at ease in regards to the way that the movie ended. There was, a couple of laughs here and there in the movie theater. There was one good scene that Michael was talking about one of his rivals. That's all I'm going to say, but there was a scene in that. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this movie a 7.5. Is it something where I go and watch again? Only if I have to go take somebody with me. Other than that, it's not something that I'm thinking about going to rewatch, but it is something good that I would suggest for you guys to go out and see this weekend. You will be dancing, you will be enjoying yourself, you will be smiling, you will be laughing, and you will understand a little bit more in regards to the creative process of Michael Jackson, how he did his work and what he did to make billions happy with his music. So, casual reviewer, like, share, review. Peace.
Shout out to our boy Angel, man. Good fucking video, Angel. Good video. And you know what? Something he said about that really caught me. Side back. They need to let motherfuckers know this is a 2-part movie. Me and you were like, I think it's a 2-part movie. Even me and you that know about shit and talk about it, like, I think it is. It's like, and what are they gonna do? Call it Michael 2? Or are they gonna call it Jackson? Can't do that. Can't fucking do that.
Miss Sparkles, you muted.
Miss Sparkles, you've been muted the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, no wonder you haven't said anything. We thought you were doing makeup in the background.
You're still muted.
Yeah,
you're either muted or
you might have to change your microphone. Your settings aren't right.
Yeah, I can change it. Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. There. Now we can hear you. There you go.
Yeah, it's the laptop. The laptop, everything doesn't work. I don't know why.
You've been talking the whole time, haven't you? I thought you were just doing makeup in the background.
I've seen her moving around or whatever. I thought she was just kind of like what I do.
And I was wondering why he was ignoring me. Yeah, because it says it was working.
Well, I thought you knew what I do. Like when I muted and I'm just like, I just agree and I move my hands. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, cool.
It doesn't say
And while I'm doing shit in the background, and I was like, wait a minute. It looks like she's saying like your mouth is moving. I'm like,
there is a number
I can't
2
hear
there.
you.
And then I asked my friend if it was through the. I don't understand. It's my new laptop. I don't get why it's doing this.
Pieces of shit. Because we got to do everything's got to
reconnect everything.
We want you to fucking. We can hear you perfect. We can hear you the whole time. You sound exactly the same
the whole time, huh?
It happens every time. Yeah.
That was good. Angel had a good fucking view. I like it. I wish they would actually.
Because I said I don't want to see Michael. I don't really care. And I was trying to tell you guys that the allegations were taken out of the movie.
Yeah. Oh, I knew they were. I knew not only that because they talked about it 2 months ago. And the reasoning because
before any of that's even a thing.
Well, what's funny is Cyfax, they came out, the people in Universal 2 months ago came out and said, well, we couldn't put the allegations in there because the court case and the court documents, there's a clause where we can't say the kid's name. I'm like, time out. Why do you got to say his name? You can say there are allegations. You don't have to say the allegations were from this kid in this state.
It's not just that. It's not that.
And then it doesn't even go to that timeline. I'm like, wait a minute.
They were facing possible lawsuits by adding that into there because of some bullshit through the courts, and they were like, okay, we'll just remove all that because a lot of that stuff was technically in. That's why they were like, hey, we might do a part 2. If they do a part 2, they're probably gonna have to go through a bunch of legal shit.
Part 2 coming out. I've watched so much about this movie.
It says it at the end of the movie, like, oh, there will be a part 2. But it's like they're gonna have to go through a lot of lawsuits or to see what they're gonna have to skirt around because it's like, what can they say or what can they imply or not imply, whatever? Because it's like, well, obviously the dude's dead, so it's like, well,
his
how much
daughter
can you slander him that much? Like.
Janet Jackson's in this movie.
Yeah, she's not even in it. Like apparently, from what I understand, she's not even in the movie, and it's like she's one of the daughters. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but she's getting against it. That's why. And then who else? It was mainly the oldest brother and LaToya, the oldest sister, that was part of it, I think. And I know that Paris Hilton. Did you guys hear about what Paris Hilton came out with recently?
What?
Not Hilton. Not Paris Hilton. Paris Jackson, his daughter.
I'm about to say Paris Jackson. You mean?
Yeah, Paris Jackson, yeah. She said that she believes the allegations.
She wasn't even fucking born when it happened, was she?
Yeah, she was. She said that there was a lot of signs when she was a kid.
Yeah, but she wasn't even born when the allegations came. The allegations were in the fucking 90s.
Yeah,
I think she's
she hung out
25.
with the kids.
I know, but I'm saying I think she's 25. I think she's 25, 26 years old. If that's the case, she was born in 2000. The allegations, I think the court trial was over in 99. So there are any allegations that came out like 96 or something like that. She wasn't alive when the allegation and the court was already over. Because the court allowed him to fucking adopt kids. Yeah. Which means he was fucking successful.
His kids were given to him as a gift from that woman. That's what he said.
Still, if he was guilty of the charges, the court wouldn't allow him to fucking go adopt fucking kids and be fucking caregivers.
He didn't adopt them; they were given to him. He didn't adopt them.
Be legal guardians too. Be fucking caregivers. He wouldn't be in care of. You know what I mean?
He did it. Okay, how about when not raid? I don't know.
If you lived through that time,
in his basement, he had a whole bunch of nasty shit in his basement. I don't know why everyone not thinks that looks.
I don't remember that. What was it? If you say it, I don't mind. Just try not to say crazy. I mean, it don't really, we'll get fucking hit anyway. I don't remember stuff like that. I remember the FBI raided his place. I remember some stuff looked weird, but if you knew Michael, he was mentally fucked up. You know what I mean? Because he was
weird.
He was, he acted like a kid. He talked that weird. He didn't have to talk that fucking way. He did it because, he was trying to pretend like he was a kid. And he brought kids over his house. He brought fucking video cameras like MTV in this fucking showcase. He's bringing kids in his house.
His last record was he wanted to do world domination. That's all. That's why it looks the way it does. Everything about it. I watched the whole thing about it. That's what his goal was: world domination.
He was different at the time. Like you said, he was icon. I don't think he was into. He He wasn't an Epstein. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, secretly, again, at the
He
time,
slept in bed with the kids and gave them wine. What are you talking
a
about?
lot of people, what people don't remember this though.
The allegations are he
The
slept on the
parents were
floor
right there.
while he offered.
Okay, so I watched this
the
body
allegations
language
is he
chick.
slept on the floor while he offered the bed to the kids.
I watched the body language woman
That's
who
the
went in
allegation.
and to the guys, and she was like, "I don't believe them. I don't believe them or anything, but I'm gonna go through watch them while they talk about what happened." And she said,
it's
"Sorry,
funny.
guys. I believe that they're telling the truth. The way they talk about everything, I can't." She got like bullied off the internet too. She's
I remember the first kid that sued Michael, and it was his mom that sued him.
He got paid off.
She was there. So if it's me on camera and there's some side facts is sitting right here with me, Miss Sparkles, you're off camera over here as mom watching the entire fucking thing. You don't see that. You only see me and side facts on camera right here. She was watching the whole fucking thing the whole time. The second they leave that night from the sleep, because he was fucking not. And again, we don't know what happened, but the second they left that compound, she filed a lawsuit. Michael was fucking rich and powerful, and it was a money train. Whether he did it or not, people had ulterior motives to do.
The thing that sells me on why he didn't do it or anything like that is, oddly enough, is Macaulay Culkin. When the way that he talks about it, he's like, "Hey man, I got invited over there. He offered me his bed," and it's like that was the most famous kid out there possible, and it's like, and that guy's exposed everybody else. That guy's exposed everybody else. Why would he not sit there and expose him? Like, why would he not? And especially
Macaulay Culkin is nowadays side facts. He would fucking out his ass. He wouldn't talk bad about somebody dead.
But also somebody who's dead. Like, there's no repercussions. Like, there'll be no
Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman. I'll tell you what I believe about Corey Feldman. I believe him.
Look at that. He looks like a heroin addict piece of shit.
What's the guy? What's his name? He said the guy from Two.
How about the Backstreet Boys' brother?
The 2.5 Men. Who's the guy? The Tiger's Blood. He said Corey Feldman said that guy may have raped him when he was younger. I believe that. He also has HIV. That guy's gonna live with this fucking truth. So those two are just fucking. But when it comes to who we're talking about, Michael and all this stuff, it's like it's different. You know what I mean? So I mean, everybody's circumstances are subject to change. I don't think like I said, Macaulay Culkin has no reason not to fucking out somebody besides talking bad about the dead.
I wouldn't molest him either if I'm already molesting someone else, and he's too famous. And if he told him, you get caught.
Well, yeah, you would if they were still alive.
I listen to Corey Feldman. He's a fucking liar.
If these people are if somebody's dead or whatever, like
Aaron Carter.
The Abomination AJ1. I don't know if that's actual Abomination AJ or if that's just a fan, but it's like if that's Abomination AJ.
That's Abomination AJ. It's him.
That is or not? Okay, no. I've been on. I've followed his channel. I've commented on his stuff before. What's going on about Abomination AJ, man? Like, what's up? I was the one that made like the Kool-Aid joke like a long time ago with you and Left Eye. I still remember that because like you know what, I do actually watch your guys' channels. So
so let's. You want to hear a good?
Tuesdays. I forgot what it's called, but he streams on Tuesdays.
Well, yeah, him
and
Left.
I'm not allowed on because I accidentally showed my boobs on when I was live with him. I accidentally showed my boobs, so I'm not allowed on anymore.
So side facts. Do you watch this dude right here? This is Harsh Critics. This is my boy. I said we're gonna get him on the nightcap one time. He's awesome as shit. He just dropped a video called Michael 2026. This movie sucks ass. So everybody's got their own opinion. I love it. If you haven't gone to Harsh Critics and followed him, this is my boy right
I
here.
just got done checking out Michael, starring Jafar Jackson, playing his uncle. And you hear a lot of mixed reactions for this film. I mean, just look at the Rotten Tomato scores. You have a group of people that's shilling for this movie because maybe they're getting kickbacks and stuff like that. And you have a lot of critics saying that this movie was just trash. And I agree. Like, the movie is actually great. It's phenomenal. I think it's going to hit at least $2 billion. And if you believe him right now, you're fucking nuts because this movie fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. It's a waste of time. Jafar Jackson looks like a freak throughout the whole film. Now, there is some scenes that he did look like Michael, but that was towards the end when he was in the hospital getting his hair burned. But he looks like a freak in makeup. He's smiling and giggling throughout the whole film, so you can't really take him serious for the role.
Yes.
This movie is sloppy, it's choppy, and there's no build up. And of course, you know, when he's young, when Michael's young, he gets hit one.
I think that's too funny, man, because it's like he brings you in, and then he swerves, and then he swerves back. He's just like, hey man, all these people talking shit. He's like,
gonna make $2 billion.
He's like, it's gonna make $2 billion. But also, this is trash. Like, he just hits you with that swerve, and like he hits you with that curveball. You're like, oh damn.
Harsh critics on YouTube. Awesome.
And that was it. That was it. And that's not even what people were saying about Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson, from what we know, he abused his kids when he was rehearsing them. So
yeah.
This movie has no weight. This is just a cash grab movie. It fucking sucks. Now, I did enjoy it, you know.
That's everybody saying.
But it was just something to laugh at because, again, Jafar Jackson looks like a fucking freak. And this, I'm gonna say a little bit spoilers in here. For some reason, Janet Jackson isn't even mentioned in this film.
She didn't want to be.
For whatever reason. And I believe she was the one that really criticized the film. And she has every right to, because she's not even in it.
That's right.
She's not even in this film.
She didn't want to be a part of it
at all.
She's not in it because she criticized it and got herself removed.
There's a reason why these tomato scores
are
the way they are. And you should believe them because the movie fucking sucks. And just by me knowing what I know of Michael Jackson, they didn't even go deep into his psyche or anything. Like the house with Havenhurst. He built that house. He tore down his old house when they moved from California and built that house. That house was actually his, but somehow the producers and them got that wrong. They moved the children in when they was young into that Havenhurst house, which it didn't make sense if you really know Michael Jackson's story. There's really no build up to this. If you've seen a preview, you pretty much seen the fucking movie. You didn't miss anything. You literally didn't miss anything. I'm gonna nitpick the shit out this movie because again, I just can't believe that you have people shilling for this film and it sucks. The editing sucks. Jafar Jackson sucks. He looks like a fucking freak. It fucking sucks. Wallet's closed. Fucking closed for Michael. Peace.
That's my boy Harsh Chris. Wallet's closed. Have you ever heard me saying that? That's where I get it from right there. What up, Ronnie? What's going on, bro? Yeah. So there's a lot of different
takes. It's not through the point of view of the guard.
It's
the
what?
bodyguard. My friend said it's not through the point of the not through the view of the bodyguard.
Well, that's what Angel said. It was like, I don't know if that's the beginning because you know I was like, is the bodyguard he's talking about Miles Teller?
Point it probably goes back and forth. Like there's views from the bodyguard's perspective and whatnot. There's
in it. He said he's in it.
It bounces around.
Because watch, you know what? I bet you I know exactly who Angel's talking about. Where is it? If I bring it up, I bet you it's Miles Teller, right? Who he's talking about. Let me try to turn the volume down. You'll see Miles right there, right? See him? I bet you he's the bodyguard, right? Miles Teller. What else is he going to be? Who else is some white dude? So maybe that's who he's playing. And I knew it when I saw him. You barely see him for like at all. I was like, what the fuck is he doing in it?
Or
so that's their way of
producer.
Or that's their way of telling the story. Side facts is telling it through his eyes. So I was like, oh, okay. So if you tell it through his eyes, we can deviate from the plan. We can do different shit. We can leave shit out because maybe I didn't see Janet. Maybe I didn't hear about the allegations.
I mean, I was saying before this dropped and everybody was talking about this shit, I was just like, I don't see it being as big as everyone else is saying it's going to be because it's like Michael Jackson hasn't been, it's not that he hasn't been relevant for years, but it's like he's not as big as people think he is now. Like if this would have dropped in 2010 or something, absolutely, this would have slayed. It would have been fucking amazing. You'd have been like, holy crap, yeah, I can see this dominating. But 2026, like, nah,
somebody mentioned that on D's video.
There's too much.
I forget who it was.
Yeah.
D made a video about this, and one of the top comments was, I agree with Side Facts. Nobody really knows who
really?
Michael Jackson is now. Yeah, and I was like,
that's
so I went
funny.
to comment and said, I
I didn't see
disagree
that.
because you know what?
Yeah, we
I
talked
drive,
about this before, though. Remember?
I
And
drive
then
my
we asked
third grade
kids.
nephew to school. If you play ABC from the Jackson 5 or Black and White or
That doesn't mean they know
Thriller
who.
Beat It,
that doesn't mean they know who he is.
He
They
knows
just
it's
know the
Michael
song.
Jackson. He knows it's Michael
No.
Jackson. He knows the difference in voices.
Probably
so he can-
because you told him it's Michael Jackson. They wouldn't know it's
Because
Michael
he's heard-
Jackson.
No,
They just
I
know the
always-
song.
No,
Do
I
you guys
say.
remember?
Do you know
I
who
asked
that
my
is?
kids. Remember, we've had this conversation before. I don't know why we've been in the fight. And I went and asked my kids, and I don't remember what they said. Do you guys remember what they said? I think they said that they did.
Yeah.
They did know who he was. I think. That's
Well,
what they
I
said.
guarantee they've heard
Well,
something.
they
else.
don't
They
know on
probably-
the fly unless you tell them or whatever. It's like if
No,
you
I
just
asked
play
them
a
about
song, they might know the song, and you're like, "Do you know who this is?" More than like, dude, there's
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask again.
there's
Okay.
hundreds of songs that even still to this day that I'm like, as a musician, even like I know how Rock likes to say that as a gamer or whatever. Like as a musician,
I'm a gamer.
I know thousands of songs, hundreds of songs, thousands of songs, whatever. And it's like you can play them to me, and it's like I can hum you all the notes, whatever. And it's like, what artist did that? And I'd be like, fuck, I can't remember at the top of my head. It's like, sure, I know technically who it is in a musical sense, but I don't know who it is. Like I couldn't name the artist right off the top of my head, like a snap of the finger or whatever. Like I want to be able to do that. And dude, these kids don't know unless you literally tell them. Like, come on, give me a break. No kid in the last 20 years knows who the fuck Michael Jackson is in the last 20 years without you literally beating them over the head with it. You know,
I
like,
think both of my
that's
nephews,
it.
like you
It's
said,
simple.
know the music. I don't think if I showed a picture of different timelines without like having the glove on, they might not be able to recognize them, but they definitely know the music. They don't know his story.
Well,
That's
a
why
good
it's good to
example,
like
Michael Jackson
showcase.
would be a great
how
example.
old
Like,
he
Okay,
was.
I have to tell you what my kids said. Okay, it's actually pretty funny what they said. Okay, my oldest said no, he doesn't know who he is at all. Then my second said, isn't he the pedophile who sang "I Believe I Can Fly"? And then my youngest said, I said, no, that's not him.
That's R. Kelly.
Oh
and then
God.
I said, and then my youngest said, yeah, he's a pop artist. Then my youngest said this, yeah, he's a pop artist. He sings Billie Jean.
He
Thriller.
sings what?
My youngest.
Well,
said,
I mean, at least you know
Billie Jean
Thriller.
Yeah, and Billie Jean. Yeah, so my youngest know who he is, but my kid was the youngest was really into music for a while. So, but yeah, I just can't believe he was like, he's the guy who sings "I Believe I Can Fly."
No, that's R. Kelly. That's a different person. That's Robert. Y'all killing me with this, Robert. You know, that's a different person. Gail, y'all
And
killing me.
you
This is
need
my
to
life
correct
at
that
stake
kid with
here.
a swift backhand immediately.
It's like, no, that's him.
Like,
No,
what did
my
you
oldest
fucking
doesn't know
say?
who he is at all.
Get the fuck out of there with that right now.
That's Robert Kelly. That is not. That's a different
My
person.
youngest sister knew who he was, but you know.
Yeah, so see, these
Yeah,
kids don't
yeah.
see either they do, or they're getting them confused with other, and they're not the same. So Robert told everybody, he's like, "What? She's 15. The other one's 17. What? Their parents know him." And I'm like, "Jesus Christ, Robert, let him go." You know, R. Kelly was crazy as fuck. He went on, what was it, ABC, and was like, "Yeah, she's 15." And this other one over here is 17. Her mom knows. I've been with her for like 2 years now. Like, holy shit, this fucking dude is just spilling the
I take care
beans.
of their
And let
family. Yeah.
Like, if she's 15, you've been with her for 2 years. If we could do simple mathematics here, Robert, you going to jail, motherfucker. You're going to jail for a long time. Like, no, trust me, I'm not fucking, pleading the fifth. Too late for that, you dumbass, like. So, no, there were no allegations for Robert. He just came out and spit the truth. He was like, I'm living my truth right now. And now he's living in jail for the rest of his fucking life.
How long was the sentence? What did he get?
R. Kelly?
They said they're trying to kill him. I know that, but how long did he get?
How long did R. Kelly get? Oh, he only received a 20-year prison sentence on February 2023.
He received at least a 12 to 14 inch sentence.
It will
At least
run
12 to 14.
concurrently with its existing 30-year sentence for previous convictions. This results in a total effective sentence of no less than 31 years from the date of February 2023.
And how old is he?
He was like 50 plus when he went in jail.
So
So he's gonna do no less than 31 years in jail. No less than Robert. He's probably gonna get in some bad time. He's gonna die in jail. He's gonna die. Men live till they're 80. If you're living in jail for incarceration for 30 years,
You're down if you do it right, you'll die by 65.
You'll die by
Yeah,
hopefully he gets
your wife
taken out.
in jail, yeah. So.
Well, you know what? That's what you get. You know what I mean? He lived 50 years the way he wanted to, not by society's ethics, by the way that we as humans.
No. I mean, you go to the library, you learn where your carotid artery is, you learn how to sharpen a plastic fork, and then
they won't let him nowhere near
out.
that shit. He gets nowhere near that stuff. Sci-Fax. Yeah, he wishes he could do
got
that.
stabbed
But,
before though already. He already got stabbed. So
yeah. That's all they do in incarceration, them poor guys. So
I'm giving Lifers game here. I'm giving Lifers game. Like, obviously, they're totally watching this.
Let's get rid of that banner and put.
He was in prison, and there are good. There's like a camp. It's called prison camp. Those are the ones you want to be in. But if you do something bad,
you would seem like someone who would know people in prison. Like,
I saw my best friend.
Yeah.
I saw my best friend when I was growing up this past weekend, Miss Sparkles, and I used to do electrical work, right? And we went, and when he didn't do electrical, I did electrical work. And he was like, I was like, you want a job? He came work for me one summer. We went working a fucking 18-month fucking pre-release. What you're talking about? We messed crazy fucking. We messed
work release? He didn't.
Yeah.
Work release. He was just,
it was 18 months. No, it was a pre-release prison. It was 18 months where like you had to do like at least 10 years to be there. And when you're like in the last 18 months, you're about to get pre-released back in because you did like 10 years rated. They switch you over to this place to where there was no fences there. You could run if you wanted to, but you're 25 miles like diameter from anywhere. And it's all trees.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Exactly. So like we went there and did some electrical work. It was cool. That my man was like, remember that? I was like, yeah, I remember that. Like we went out and got some food. We brought fucking Burger King back, right? We had to go fucking 20 miles to get Burger King. Dude was like, if you go out and get some food, man, would you buy me some food? I ain't had no food in like 20 years. I was like, yeah, I got you, bro. And we were making fun of how like it took us and inhaled the fucking double.
That's gonna cost you at least 3 packs of smokes, bro. Let's do it.
Man, crazy.
Yeah, I'd send him pictures, and you'd have to, if you wanted anything inappropriate at all, you'd send it like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. They'll figure out how to put it together. Trust me, they're very savvy in prison. They're very smart and intelligent. That's for sure.
They learn how to put together puzzles in prison.
Exactly. Sci-Fact, guess what? You've been waiting a long time for it, and we finally got it. I know you've seen it. It's amazing. It's beautiful, and I love it. You want to watch it again?
Time. I've seen this ad. I'm going to the bathroom while this happens.
You go to the bathroom and watch it because we haven't watched it because I've been away for over a week. It's been 2 weeks we've been here, Miss Sparkles, but we're catching up, all right? I know Sci-Fax wants to see this. Talk about his body horror. Bro, I don't think James Gunn had anything to do with this. Because when I watch this, I'm like, this isn't him. If this is him, this is a lie.
Well, oddly enough, I mean, I got things to say. Go ahead and play it.
Let's play it. Very short, very sweet. Let's go.
All right, pause it. Because that's how Rockefeller was looking at me whenever I took my shirt off. It was very disturbing. It was fucking awful. I mean, like, it was a weird way to spend our. It was just like, oh my god, is this guy gonna murder me? No, I'm kidding. I had to throw in the cheap joke. Let's go.
But it looks good. Bro, Lanterns doesn't feel like it came out of there, but that doesn't mean it will be any good. This is at least looks different. Lanterns, I figured it out. Why you say that, Broken Cow? I figured it out. Remember how everybody's like, why does Lantern feel dark and weird? It got like this like sepia tone look to it. Then we hear, remember, Well, then we heard the same about Harry Potter. He's got like sepatone look. What's up? Why does it look all dark? Right, sci-fi. Then here comes
that's his classic filming nowadays, sadly.
Wait,
but yeah,
wait.
go for it. Let's hear your
Then
take on it.
here comes the Mandalorian and Grogu. And what did I complain about in the DA's office about 2 weeks ago? I forget the fucking real name of it, but we call it the volume, where they have all these special lighting and shit like that, and you have all this light come from above your head, making down here fucking dark and all this shadow.
It's unnatural light, yeah.
Unnatural lighting from the volume. Everything that's filmed in the volume, you're like, well, Rock, that's Disney. That wasn't filmed here. Au contraire. HBO has their own, the volume in London that they try to duplicate, so they have to buy it from fucking Disney. The exact same thing. They call it something different. And I'm like, oh, that's why. And guess who's using it? HBO's Harry Potter. Everybody we say, Green Lanterns. If you're like, oh, it looks fucking old, I guarantee if you look up Rock, wait. So you're saying it had that stupid sepatone look, they filmed it in the volume or whatever the fucking equivalent of DC's is. They're doing that. Okay. Let's get past that. Shout out to Broken Cow, bro. I hope you're feeling better. I want to say that about Broken Lanterns. But now let's talk about, because you're like, it doesn't feel like him, but it doesn't mean it any good. It does feel like it does. It looks like it, but it feels like James Gunn. So let's go back and I'll show you why. First off, apparently I didn't know it, but the stupid fucking song they're singing is from Guardians of the Galaxy. Right?
Of course it is. Of course. I don't know.
Have you heard that, Miss Sparkles?
No.
Apparently, it's like the song they're playing. The same one.
Go back to what I've said all along with this. It's like, look, if any of these projects are going to seem like they're going to make any money, it was this one. I've said it since it was announced, and it's because it's going to cost cheap. It's a body horror film. And body horror is in right now with movies like The Substance. Like Substance was like massive success and stuff like that, which was a low budget kind of like I don't want to say
that movie made no sense. It makes no sense at all.
It made a lot of sense, but okay.
No, like how is she living being young? How is it helping her to have another like a completely different person living a life? I don't understand what it was supposed to say, what that was supposed to be. Like the whole point was because she felt old and just wanted to be somebody else. It wasn't like it was her. Wasn't her in another body?
No, it was literally it's her younger self coming back out, and
yeah, but she doesn't get to live through her younger self. She doesn't get to live through her younger self, though.
She does.
What
what are you talking about? Like,
why is she trying to kill herself?
Did you not understand the movie at all?
No, I didn't understand the movie at all. No.
Okay.
Well, I'm falling behind what y'all are talking about. This to me does look like The Substance. Okay, I didn't see that. This looks like, you know what it looks like right here? The color palette looks like the emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Fantabulous Harley Quinn. I was like,
no, I mean, sure, if you want to go that route, fine. But it's more just like low budget indie kind of style. It's like, hey, what a lot of low budget, especially horror movies do is they do a lot of this neon lighting bullshit in the background to make it look more extravagant, to expand what their budget isn't, and they do this all the fucking time. Like
it's supposed to be like amusement mile.
They do this all the damn time, and all
my
sorts of
favorite
stuff.
episode of animated Batman, this animated series of Batman, was Clayface's episode. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, Clayface is great, and this actually might be the Clayface you're thinking about because there's actually two Clayface right now. There's two
Clayface
names. Yeah,
there's
the one that's in the Creature Commandos, and then
there's three of them. So you got the comic book run origin, and you got Matt Hagen from the DC's animated film. They're kind of blending those two origins because you see some of the Matt Hagen detective that you're talking about for the animated story. They're also doing, like Sci-Fi said, Creature Commandos. If you guys know anything about Creature Commandos, spoiler alert, he may or may not be dead at the end of Creature Commandos season 1. May or may not be. We saw the body. He's dead, but we don't know he's fucking verified because he's pretty much impenetrable, unkillable. We see a body sitting there, and it fucking looks like it's dead. It can regenerate. For all we know, he can spit the fucking bullet back out and he can get back up. We assume he's dead, and the reason we know it's the same one is because in here, in the later on, you'll see. Like, I'll fast forward a second. You'll see like a shadow of him go and make the actual bald hammer and smash down on somebody. You just see a shadow of it. I'm like, Okay, so they're mixing all three of them, which I think is a good take because the Matt Hagen story, being an actor that's all about the vanity, their vague shit. This is what my money maker. Don't touch my face, Sparkle. I need this. You know what I mean? And he gets in an accident, and when he gets in an accident, he gets a fucking scar. Instead of being a man and saying chicks dig scars and going on with your life. His fucking life goes off the fucking rail because this is his breadwinner. This is money maker. Look how perfect his face is. This is him reminiscing.
That's perfect, though. I don't think he's not very attractive.
There's no wrinkles. Well, there's no wrinkles. You know what I mean? When I go like this, you see his wrinkles over here. He's got no wrinkles in his face. He got nice smooth skin. You know what I mean? He can go up to fucking Noxzema and say, "Look, I've been using Noxzema for 30 years." You have to think about that when you're an actor. You know what I mean? You have to have a nice body saying, "I think you're selling yourself as an actor." So when you have this big old crazy scar go down your face, limits your fucking the jobs you're gonna get. You're gonna be a freak, a villain. A fucking disabled person. You're never gonna be the leading guy, which he's always used to being. So it's like. It's a really good story on how it shows like vanity. I really love the Matt Hagen story. I'm glad they went with it. It's this part right here. Some of the special effects look fucking awesome. I think that's practical.
They used a lot of practical effects.
That's practical.
Yeah, they used a lot.
You can see like fake skin. I think they might use CGI for the holes to make them like perfect. But I looked at they took like an actual piece of latex and put it over his mouth, and he like. Stretching his mouth, you can see the stretch come through it. Look, they use like CGI or AI to kind of clean up the holes, but I can tell that to me looks like fucking practical because he's like stretching like he's in pain, and it's helping the actor fucking act. I love it, bro. Yeah, the holes, pause, right? Fear of the look that fucking this one right here.
He does look handsome right there, though. He does look.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This fucking actor, if you see him in real life, apparently everybody's like, dude, he needs to be like the next lead man because he's like fucking crazy. This dude right here, this shot was what sold me. The whole time he's like fucked up because like he's like looking like American Psycho right here, like I'm perfect. I just got done doing my moisturizing and my shaving, manscaped. I done plucked all my nose hair. Whoa, he just transforms. I don't really like the I want to make sure people see it because I don't really it's fast.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
That's how he does it. He transforms. He's CLAYFACE. He can transform his body into whatever he wants to. And there's a part of in the actual. If I find, let me see if I can find the actual shadow. Is it right here? There's a shadow. Right there. You can see him like making the fucking ball and chain hand. He's actually forming his body. His body's changing right there. That's the animation we see from Creature Commandos, the real
I've never seen
CLAYFACE.
Creature Commandos. Yeah.
Creature Commandos it's an adult cartoon. He started off making a cartoon because he didn't have the actors yet. So he was like, why can't I just make a cartoon? I got a couple people that'll do voiceover work. I'll try to get them on board. I'll use that to start the series by earning some money and having a leeway. It's about some princess of fucking some weird German fucking country, and she called in the Suicide Squad, the new Suicide Squad, because the old Suicide Squad, you want
to hear my tinfoil hat theory about stuff like this? You ready?
Yeah. Yep.
You ready? Okay, so check it out. So this is like DC's horror movie, right? Now, horror movies have always been like a catalyst of taking like actors from TV shows into like obviously B-rated horror movies and then putting them on the stage in some way. They become scream queens, they do whatever, there's some type of whatever actor, and then they hopefully get, let's say, leveled up into the next league. Now, what if you're like a scream queen or you're an actor in a DC movie, a Marvel movie or whatever? So it's like anybody who took a role in something like this, just because it has the DC logo on it, boom, it's gonna, because you were just fucking glazing the guy who's a CLAYFACE. You're like, this guy's a good looking dude, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what if this guy is like, how do we shoot this guy into the next level over here? Well, we put him in a DC movie and we put the DC title over it, even though it's going to be like a body horror movie. We're going to distort his face, but for the few times you get to see his actual face, let's actually shoot him over the top. Maybe that's what they're doing here, because it's like, this is, and I've said this before, like DC, this is going to be the only thing that DC possibly makes money on, because it's going to be very low budget. From what I understand, the reporting budget is somewhere anywhere between 40 and 60 million. Let's just let's even that out to 50, right? Let's just say 50. So let's just say it's 50, whatever. This thing with the DC logo behind it, and it's a body horror. Body horrors, let's just say it's in right now after The Substance. A lot of people like The Substance. They're like, okay, and obviously horror fans support horror movies, whatever. But you put a DC logo on behind it, and it's like, well, now you're not just going to get the horror fans, you're going to get the DC fans to be like, I'm curious. If this shoots it over anywhere over 200, this thing is making money. So it's like, that's, and then it's also putting this actor over. It's like, this actor could get a bunch of, like, I don't want to say accolades as far as like nominations for best actor or anything like that, but it's going to put his face out there to do other things. So this could be the new actor that they're trying to put over, because I don't know who this dude is.
He's an up and comer. Yeah, this is his first main breakout role. And remind me to look at, when we do the DA's office and we're looking like upcoming numbers, remind me to look at October when this comes out, because this is the fucking perfect Halloween movie. I want to see what it's up against. You know, like, so that's what we do. There.
I can tell you what it's up against right now.
What?
Street Fighter. It's up against Street Fighter.
This will kick down. This will kick Street Fighter's fucking ass.
Street Fighter's going to dominate. Street Fighter's destroying this.
Street Fighter in a fucking Halloween movie. I mean, people can watch it.
I'm pretty sure it's coming out. Is it Street Fighter is either November? I think it's either November or it's right before Halloween. I'm pretty sure it's right before Halloween. Like, check out the dates. I think Street Fighter's right around the same time.
Street Fighter and CLAYFACE.
Street Fighter's going to destroy this if it comes out at the same time. Street Fighter dominates it.
We'll call it Street Face, like CLAYFACE, but like Street Fighter. We'll call it Street Face
or Face Fighter.
We'll call it Clay Fighter. One or the other. Clay Fighter. No,
Clay Fighter. That's already a video game.
That's an actual video game, isn't it? We'll call it Clay Fighter. Sci-Fax.
You call it there you go.
I copyrighted. Sci-Fax copyrighted that one. All right, guys. Yeah. I can only put the copyright behind me. Clay Fighter. Sci-Fax copyrighted that one. All right. Let's fucking go.
I'm pretty sure they come around the same time, dude.
They do. Sure. Don't let me find out CLAYFACE and Street Fighter coming out the same fucking weekend. If they are.
I don't know why we're asking. We can just look at
Sci-Fax. Like, we coined that here. Copyrighted on this channel. They had to be the same weekend, not like, one's coming out one weekend, the other. They have to drop the same weekend to be put together. Oh.
So Street Fighter is October 16th, and then CLAYFACE release date September 11th. Or no. Theaters October 23rd. 1 week after.
1 week.
So
after.
1 week after. 1 week after.
If they push it back a week, we can have this.
It was originally slated for September 11th, which obviously that got pushed back. The film was pushed to October Halloween season. So yeah, it's 1 week after. So Clay Fighter is happening 1 week apart.
Yeah, I love that game. That was a good fucking game, bro. Great.
Clay Fighter is 1 week apart. We got Clay Fighter at the end of October there.
Yeah, I think it'll make some money. It looks cool. Miss Sparkle said it best. They're doing the Matt Hagen story, which is now my question is, like, why is he's a ruined.
Broken Cowl says there's a little bit of hype around Street Fighter. I don't feel any buzz for this. Look, I don't think there's going to be a lot of buzz for CLAYFACE in general. I think that buzz for CLAYFACE is going to be horror fans because, like I keep saying, The Substance was a big hit, and a lot of people who didn't see it when it first came out have got to see it once it came to streaming, and they're like, "Oh, I feel like I missed out." So there's a lot of that. Body horror is kind of in. Horror movies always do well, whether people want to believe it or not. Doesn't really fucking matter. The numbers kind of.
My dad loves horror movies.
Horror movies always do well. Like you look at Terrifier, their first movie they did it for like $100,000. They made like 1 million. The third movie they did for 500,000, and they made 13 million. Like each one of these, like these kind of low budget things make a ton of fucking money. So horror movies make a lot of money for a low budget. That's more what we're talking about here. Whether it's going to be a good movie, that's obviously up for debate. And also the other thing, because it's a part of the DC universe, like, is it actually going to be a part of the DC universe in any type of like meaningful way? My guess is no. My guess is no. No, I don't. No, to be fair, I don't want it to be. I think it should be like the Joker of James Gunn's universe, where it's like, hey, this is a story that's an offshoot of a potential character, blah blah blah. That's what they should do. But I guarantee James Gunn is going to put his fucking grimy hands on it, and he's going to be like, but this character could be part of blah blah blah, and then that's actually probably going to ruin some of the fucking buzz for a possible Clayface 2, because this movie could be really good because everyone likes the trailer. And whatever hear
me out, Cyvax.
Assuming I like the trailer, I still liked it. I'm like
from a mile away. We
What
can
I
see
see
it coming
coming
from a mile away.
No, look, Matt Hagen is a failed actor in the animated cartoon we're talking about, right, Miss Sparkles? So fast forward, I always complain about this is written by HBO and White Man Bad. So how can we make White Man Bad on HBO? I got it. He's a failed actor. How about, hear me out, Cyfax, he lost his job to, I don't know, the union not having, well, maybe Trump did this.
He's with a black woman in the movie.
I mean,
he's going to be with a black woman. He's going to be on the left, and you're going to hear somehow that Trump did something to the workers' union of the fucking of the actors' union. Watch, they're going to throw a Trump allegory, and it's going to be White Man Bad, and the reason he is because
if they do that, I think obviously it'll fall flat because the word of mouth will pick up way quicker. Because something like The Substance didn't have any of that in it. Like it had nothing to do with politics. It had nothing to do with. It was just like it was actually literally a critique on Hollywood and like how women are criticized in Hollywood. Which like there's a bunch of movies out there
in general,
but they just did that. Sure. Believe that all you want, but it's like the way that they did it actually made sense. Unlike what Miss Sparkles is saying.
How about the wall thing? I got told you're so close to hitting the wall all the time.
From who?
On the internet, online. I don't talk to people.
Well, they're all wrong.
Thank you. But I'm just saying that women do get criticized for their looks a lot. But I just don't. But men get criticized for their attitude and where they are.
If you put yourself out online at all, you're gonna get criticized all the fucking time. Like, look, you know what, Miss Sparkles, you're amazing. You're awesome. It's lovely that you look at someone like me. You look at LeBrock. You look at a casual viewer, Angel, and you're like, you guys are handsome, man, or whatever. Don't get me wrong. That gets our rocks off. We love it. We fucking love it. But at the same time, for every one of you, there's like 10 people who are like, what the fuck are you putting yourself out there for? Like, for every one of you, there's
like 50 people.
But when it comes to men and women, like we don't get the numbers because there's not that many people that even give us the chance to even look at us. We don't have a 50-1 ratio because there's not even 50 people looking at us.
They also don't tell you why are you just making it to where you should just do porn.
Our numbers aren't up there because they're not. It's not because they're not equal. It's
That's
just
a bot.
Nobody even gives a shit to look at us.
If any women are out there and a bot or anybody is telling you to do porn, don't. Men don't respect women that do that shit. They respect the ones.
I know. I thought I told you I got a contract.
Even men ugly as me or Rock
over here. It was a lot of money.
Fucking,
I turned it down.
The ugliest woman in the world. If you don't do porn, I respect you more than the hottest woman in the world is fucking making millions of dollars and driving a Bugatti. I don't respect you. You're a fucking thought.
Yeah,
so don't do porn.
Also, I don't trust you to drive that Bugatti at all. Jesus Christ!
The fuck out of the road. That bitch gonna fucking kill me.
And cars though. Someone told me, and I think they're lying. Some guy told me I have a Bugatti and blah blah blah, and I don't talk to him anymore. But what is that kind of car?
It's like a $2 million vehicle. It's a fucking liar if you say he's got one. Yeah, he's a fucking liar.
Just for an oil change is $30,000.
Really?
He's
lying. Then yeah, he's lying. Okay.
You want to something that's not a lie, Miss Sparkles?
That's an oil change. That's every 3,000 to maybe for a sports car, 5,000 to 7,000, depending on the oil.
Wow.
So I put this in my search.
$30,000.
I put this in my search engine just to make sure it wasn't a lie. Weed is a Schedule 3 drug as of April 23, 2026. Is that true, Miss Sparkles?
Yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about that? Let's find out. Let's see. Look, boom, right there. Medical marijuana has been reclassified to Schedule 3 on April 23rd, 2026.
What does Schedule 3 mean, though?
So, exactly. For those that don't know, it used to be a Schedule 1 drug, meaning if you got pulled over with it, no matter what, it's like treated like cocaine, heroin. I'm a drug addict. I'm a user. I'm a seller. I'm going to jail most likely, unless in a state where it's legal or you have a fucking medical marijuana license. Now, Trump just reclassified weed with psychedelics, the Joe Rogan thing you might have saw this weekend. It's funny how we haven't heard about this from liberals who all smoke fucking weed, and this would be a big fucking win.
Dude,
no matter what Trump does.
Out here in California, all the liberals all smoke weed. They all do psychedelics. They all do. Dude, they're the most degenerate motherfuckers you'd ever meet in your life. And all of them, they just fucking hate this guy.
Happen.
And then if you try to like rationalize with them, where it's like, yeah, look, my rationalization with it is like, look, I don't like everything the guy says, but it's like, if I agree 80-20, that's better than you agree with any politician that you fucking agree with, which is everything. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I'm probably 80-20 with the guy, you know. It's like, I wish you wouldn't have said that, or it's fine. But it's like, no, I'm not like diehard fucking Trumper. But out here in California, if you even remotely like Trump, you're fucking you're suspect number fucking 1, dude. Everybody hates you for it. You're just like, Jesus Christ.
And this is proof of it. This flying under the radar is insane. Because I'm like, wait a minute. So what happened here is, Miss Sparkles, is it's went from something like cocaine, you know, which is if I get pulled over, I'm going to jail. Now it's down to steroids. If I go to the doctor and I say, hey man, I'm having trouble sleeping, I need some fucking here's your weed. They're like, oh, you're good. It's just like I don't have enough testosterone, you know, in my body anymore. I'm low energy. I'm low T. Here you go. Here's your testosterone. You're good. I'm not going to jail anytime soon. They've changed it now to a, you know, and hear me out, hear me and rejoice, to the states where it is fucking legal and have been fucking making all this tax-free fucking cash. Guess what? Pay the federal government now. We're about to get a lot of fucking money from California for taxes on weed, especially medical marijuana.
So it's going to go up. My state has so much taxes, so it's going to go up in price. That sucks for my mom.
It sucks for medical marijuana users. You know what else it does? It brings open the black market. Holla! Let's fucking go, because Rockefeller loves the black market. It's fast. Dude. It's cheap. You get the best shit. You don't get some fucking lab-grown fucking neon green. Smells amazing. And
like pine sol.
And guess what? It doesn't even fucking work. It's got you get a whole bunch of it for like $20. Doesn't even fucking work because they found every way to make it look appealing and smell fantastic. And you hit it. Dude, it tastes great, doesn't it? Doesn't work though. We don't want you to be fucking psychotic. So we're gonna take that shit away.
Out here in California, I mean, I might have told this story before, but I mean, because you're bringing this story up again, I feel it's relevant to say again, which I found it funny. Like literally, this happened. It was 2 weeks before they were passing a bill here in California that, or like anything under an ounce was like, it wasn't even a misdemeanor. They basically wouldn't even charge you. So like anything under an ounce was just like, it was like, it would be fine. But 2 weeks before that passed, a buddy of mine got caught with like, it was less than an eighth. Like it was basically like smoking weed, you know. It's like, I got enough to like, I'm going to a friend's house, I'm gonna go smoke up with a friend, blah blah blah, whatever. He got caught, and then like they literally took his bong out of his car, threw it, fucking shattered it on the highway, everything. Like they did everything. Like they just threw it out onto the fucking road, everything. Like, and he was like, and then they gave him a $420 ticket for it. 2 weeks fucking later, and in between that 2 weeks, they passed a law that anybody that got caught with anything would like anything under an ounce was just like, and nobody cares. Like I got pulled over, I bought a new car within that 2 week. I wasn't even aware of this stuff. Like at the time, they actually told me about it as I'm getting pulled over, because I left apparently a friend's house who was like a high suspect person or whatever. This was 16 years ago. Yeah. Like apparently my friend's brother was like let's just say he was dealing in heavier shit than any of us dealt with. Like I just smoked weed, that was it. But it's like that guy dealt with like way heavier shit. And so I left there and they pulled me over. I had a brand new car. Like I didn't even have the plates yet. I was waiting. It was like a week away from my new plates. And I was like, I just left. And they were like, hey, can we search your car? And I'm like, fucking go for it, dude. Like, dude, my dashboard was screwed in with a screw. It was a cheap car. I bought it for like nothing. And I was like, go for it, man. like just go for it. But I was like, they were like, do you have anything in there? And I was like, and I was honest with them. I had a little, like, you know, the little weed containers, like about like the regular ones where it's like, I maybe have less than a fucking eighth on me or something. And I was like, dude, I threw it under my seat. And they were like, oh, we don't give a shit about that. They straight up just said that to me. They're like, we don't care. They looked at it, boom, hit it with a flashlight, left it in the car and walked away. And they were just like, hey, everything else you said checks out. And then they just let me go. And it was about 1.5 weeks, maybe 2 weeks after my friend got a $400 ticket, basically for the same fucking thing. And they broke all his shit, fucked all his shit up. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same fucking cop. But because that one law passed, they were just like, just go ahead. Because I was like a block away from where I needed to go. And I was like, thank you. And I just went on my fucking merry way, dude. It was crazy. Like I said, that was 15 years ago at the time, which was, well, I mean, 15 years ago today, whatever. So at the time it was, it was crazy. It was crazy. But at the time the laws were changing and everything. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, I'm fucked. And my first response was like, I'm going to throw it on my seat.
Have you ever been to jail?
Yeah.
Have you ever? Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
We don't need to talk about that on stream. You know, it's funny though. Is like
going like talking about it. I don't give a shit. Mine. I
just didn't want to have to put you out there, but it's like
could you guess what I got? Could you guess what I got picked up for?
So last weekend for 420, I went out for fucking. I went to Maryland and I picked some stuff up. You know, 418, 419. You know, for 420, and it was legal up in Maryland. I'm in North Carolina where it's illegal, and it's pretty funny. That's like, you know, it's like how people treat it differently, like alcohol. If I'm in North Carolina, you know, if I want to have a beer after work, that's fine. If I were to pull out a joint, fucking insane. Oh my God, it's illegal. You know, it's like don't even get out of here. It's crazy. And if you go to Maryland, it's like it's a beer. You can have a beer and a joint in each hand. What? It's legal. It's fucking weed. You know what I mean? It's like it's illegal where I'm from, but it's legal there. People have to get used to it now because a lot of people have to be like, what? It's medical marijuana. What's the problem? I got a fucking license. You know, especially like, you know, because I'm from North, medical marijuana is legal in Virginia, which is an hour away from where I'm staying. If somebody, you know, Virginia comes in North Carolina now, it might not be legally state legal here, but they don't give a fuck. It's federal legal.
It's federal.
Yep. It's fucking crazy. So imagine, like Sci-Fi said, all that fucking these stories we had getting arrested for having bullshit,
paraphernalia. And they're like, "Oh, you intent to sell or something," and it's like
these kids will never understand that bullshit when they're like,
you'll never get it
because we had to do some bullshit for you all to be able. What? It's just a fucking joint.
15 some odd plus years ago, it's like look, a lot of us sold a bunch of drugs, and our drugs were just our drugs were weed and maybe pills or whatever. And it's like
now everybody's
what
like
we thought about was like, oh, you might be able to just pick this up at a local 7-Eleven one day. And guess what? It's getting that close. It's getting that close. You can just walk right the fuck in and they're like, here you go. Here's your weed, sir. And you're just like, excuse the fuck out of me. Like, what the fuck? Oh, you're 18 plus. Here's your weed. And it's like, dude, we had to do some sketchy shit. We had to go through some sketchy ass people. And, you know, I had to love up on a Wolf's one time to get a bunch of fucking shrooms. And it was sketchy. But you know what? I made it happen for the people that wanted it to happen. And you know what? I respect that picture. And I'm surprised somebody captured it in all its beauty because it's fantastic.
What is...
your profile picture he's talking about.
I know, isn't it beautiful? I'm one with the wolf. I know. I mean, he's one with the wolf.
Yeah. It's disturbing as shit. You want to see something even more disturbing? I found for us, Miss Sparkles. You're gonna love this one. Have you seen this yet? You're gonna love it if you haven't seen it. Trust me. Remember what I showed you last week? Titty Killers 6.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I found Titty Killers 7. Can you believe it?
You got the sequel.
They got a whole bunch of them.
Oh my god! Zoom right up on the boobs. Okay.
Just when you thought the titties were safe.
Do you remember the ad where it's like you're not sexy when she's sweaty, and then it's just sweat dripping on her body? That was not hot.
Hey, doll. What a set of headlights on
Listen
you.
to us.
Listen, I
It
didn't
wasn't
mean
hot
nothing
to
by it.
you.
Let me buy you dinner to make it up to you.
Miss Monroe?
Watch.
Fuck you too, tit for brains.
What?
That's my favorite part. Second favorite's coming up.
Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah, the only reason it bothers me when they do this to Marilyn Monroe is because she said she never wanted to be turned into a joke, and now all they do is turn her into jokes.
That's all she is. AI is out of control, and some of the AI, the best. This is the best use of AI, and I love Titty Killers. If they actually made like a movie of this, apparently this is part 7. I might actually watch it.
I had to catch these expressions. Oh my god!
Why?
Marilyn Monroe into a scream queen? Do it.
Why? I needed those titties.
Detective, it's the titty killer. You need to come with us.
It's the titty killer.
Don't they do that in the movie, basically, Connor? I think they do that.
He's figured out time travel. Every big-titted woman who's ever lived is at stake.
Oh my god!
Miss Sparkles, hide.
Run, Miss Sparkles!
I know.
Sparkles,
I know.
run!
We've lost a couple
Run.
seconds from the global average this
My
morning.
boobs
Don't
are
knock yourself out. Don't knock
I know.
yourself out.
Yeah.
We might as well be ass men.
We might as well be ass men, son, right? He's raised.
Ow.
Sir, we need a hero.
You're basically invisible to him.
Sir, I'm an A cup. I've been invisible my whole life. I understand these things.
She's gorgeous. There's no way. She's gorgeous. That's such a lie. She's
Like,
gorgeous.
who is? Who's
She
gorgeous?
right there. She's
Who?
gorgeous.
Who?
There's no
Who
way.
is?
That girl.
The girl just fell on the ground?
No,
What are you
the
talking
one
about?
that's invisible in life. Yeah.
It just shows you.
I've been invisible my whole life.
Look, face card above tits and ass every day.
I've never seen this many great tits in one place.
You really think he'll fall for the trap?
If we don't stop him, I want you to shoot me. I'm not living on flat Earth.
Yes, sir.
I'm not living on
Yeah,
flat.
but look at her. There's no way. I don't care. And there are guys who like small boobs.
It's not that people like small boobs. It's the face card. The face. She's beautiful. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Who's beautiful?
Look,
I can't see her.
You know when you know what wins out of tits and ass? Face. Your face card.
I've been invisible
If
my
your
whole
face
life.
card
I'm an
is just
A-cup.
like all of the like it fits. I'm sorry. That just works.
The derp face. Yeah.
If he succeeds,
If that's
Zach, I want you to kill me.
derp face,
No,
apparently
not her.
men
No, she's
want it.
pretty. That's why I don't believe her. She's a liar. That's full of shit. I've been invisible my whole life. My ass, that face, that neck. No.
But that writing is better than half the writing these fucking idiots come out with nowadays. I'm like, whoever wrote that, I'm down with it. You know, some fucking hilarious jokes in it. It's better than Gen Z writing. Which, did you see if Gen Z wrote Star Wars? I played for the other day. I don't know if you saw that, but I posted if Gen Z made Star Wars. That shit was fucking hilarious. Let's see if I can
don't really
find it.
see your stuff on Twitter at all. I don't know why.
You know why? Because I'm not fucking premium. You probably like I see Angel all the time, right?
Yeah, I see Angel all the time.
Because I'm
Wait,
not
no.
premium and I didn't pay fucking $20 fucking a month for it, so they don't showcase my shit.
Yeah, because I was like, why don't I see? Yeah, you're right. Because everyone I see, you right, blue check mark. I do see all the time. Yeah.
If Gen Z wrote the Star Wars prequels. This is like
Why does your computer sound like you're on a typewriter from the 1960s? Just,
No, I just because I be beating the fuck out of it.
I'm waiting for you to
Here, I
hit
said you something you can show.
I be beating the fuck out of the keys like it's from 1960s. Because I grew up on a Commodore 64. My brother used to always be like, "Stop beating up the keys." I'm like, "It's a fucking keyboard. Beat the fuck out of that thing." So look, if Gen Z made the Star Wars prequels, I will play a little bit of his sci-fi.
Support for the rest.
Oh god damn it,
When
got
it's
me.
time to add my son to our car insurance.
I need you to hook me up with your
I'm scared you
YouTube, so we ain't gotta do that.
Of his
What? I just
Jesus Christ, really?
But your brain is like, should
I backed it up and it did it again.
rich man.
I saw your offer on the internet, so I decided to pay you a visit.
Well, just on time for dinner. So Qui-Gon Jinn, is it like gin and juice or gin from the bottle?
Usually straight from the bottle, thanks.
I don't think you're a Jinn. You're a Jedi Knight, aren't you?
What makes you think that?
I saw your lightsaber dangling when you walked in the door.
Well, to be honest, I thought your mom would be home.
Only Jedi carry that kind of caliber.
Perhaps I killed a trans Jedi and took it from him.
I don't think so. You ain't that tough, bro.
Your mom thinks otherwise. You know, Obi-Man, I haven't been very appreciative of you.
Have you seen this shit, Cybex? Perhaps I killed a trans Jedi and took it from him. I don't think so, bro. You're not that tough. No, it's not that tough, bro. That's if Gen Z wrote the Star Wars prequels. It's pretty fucking awesome. I did it on Twitter and linked it. It's pretty disturbing, but it's good.
You're funny.
It's good. So, so we talked about what? Michael, Clayface, weed is legal. I didn't make it to the nightcap the other night. Did you make it there?
I did not, man. I've been going to bed a little bit early because I've been waking up early for overtime. So I'm saving for a computer, and I'm very close to getting it. My birthday's in about a week from now. And I'm like, I think for my birthday, I'm gonna buy myself something nice, which would be a computer.
Do it, yeah, you should.
That I'm gonna, Then I can stream. I can do all this stuff. I can do edits. I can get back into this realm a little bit more because I've been definitely lacking on it. Even though I'm paying for it, like I've been an idiot. I've been wasting like $50 a month to have like streaming capabilities, and I'm not using them like a fucking retard.
You pay for StreamYard, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, like an idiot. Well, because I want to, like, it's forcing me to get back into it. I'm like,
but you're not.
Let me use the thing that I'm doing.
I mean, you are, because I did notice you made a stream for after this, and I did redirect the chat to that. So that way, if you guys want to hang out, stick through, I got to make sure I redirect it to my boy Sidebacks. And we're going to talk about some other stuff. He talked about different stuff than I do. So, hang around.
Give me time to get a picture of your arms. I talked to my mom about your tattoos. I talked to my mom about his tattoo. And, she was like, I don't like a lot of tattoos, but I was like, yes, it's one guy. His tattoos are nice.
There you go. I'm doing a still frame for you.
Nice.
Yeah, because I was talking about it.
Yeah, well, you got some beers. We'll talk about Star.
Rewind it if you want
it. Talk about Daredevil season 2 episode shit.
Everyone's talking about Daredevil. I got it. Okay, I want to show her. I told her about your back tattoo too. She has gypsy.
No Diddy.
Big on her arm.
I got that on my Instagram, and I think I've
no Diddy in the back tattoo.
Oh, I'm
no
not.
Diddy. How'd you know about that? His backside, his derriere. How'd you know about that? Yeah.
He was really drunk, and he took off his shirt and showed me his back tattoo.
Oh. Did you reciprocate?
I showed you my Instagram, but yeah.
Did you reciprocate? Did you reciprocate?
He doesn't check his messages very often, but I've reciprocated, dude.
See, side facts, you start checking your messages more often. Uncle T, man, I'll be sending you a link all the time.
Yeah, I don't share what people share with me to other people. Okay. Like,
good boy. Just make sure, she can probably see if you read it though or not. So she's probably like, he didn't even read it because he didn't know how to check next to her side. So.
I don't even message him anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. I might say what possibly is there to other people, but I've never showed it to other people.
Yeah. And if you did, I would get revenge. You don't want me to get revenge.
I found a cat. It's trying to sneak up on me.
Your cat's crazy.
She's crazy as shit. She's only known me her entire life ever since I found her underneath the fucking shed when she was kicked out of the fucking as the run. A bottle fed her entire life.
She looks like she's about to
No,
go nuts.
she's about to go over here to the fucking watch. You're gonna see these motherfuckers start getting. She's gonna go behind them in a second. She might, if she jumps up here, I'm gonna fucking flip out because she always eats Obi-Wan Kenobi's fucking lightsaber. Beat the fucking shit out of her.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's nuts because she's only known me as my mom says, I'm her mom because I bought it for her. I said, I'm also her fucking dad because I beat the fuck out of her when she does shit fucking stupid. I'm also I'm also her little brother, so she only knows me. She's
To be
always
fair, your
fucking
cat definitely understands that.
she understands me. She loves me when she wants to love me. She hates me when she wants to hate me. She's nice most of the time.
You stress me out so much sometimes. You really
sometimes
do.
she sits like right here. She just sits right here when you guys are just watching. She's right here in my chair next to me. You can't even see because see my chair. It's over here. I got a couch over here, and she's sitting like right here so I can pet her. Just looking at me going. She loves life, bro. She got a great life. She does great. But she gets on my nerves like every fucking other cat. Bitch.
I'm warm.
So let's talk about Daredevil. Speaking of fucking crazy bitches, did you see that chick choke out fucking Buck? I'm into it, Sci-Fax. What about you?
I can choke you out if you want.
What's up?
You didn't see it? Speak of Daredevil.
You have, I think, one of the most exciting scenes of the whole show with Artie.
It's a pretty great.
It's really good.
It's a really.
It's really good, and you two are great in it.
By the end of that scene,
It's so great. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. So everybody was joking, was clowning on this scene. This is the chick
This scene looks weird. Okay, yeah, I watched it with DA. No, it's weird. I don't like it.
This is the scene that in season 1, she's the therapist to Daredevil. Is that right? She's Daredevil, Matt Murdock's therapist. And because she's Matt Murdock's therapist, the Muse, the fucking villain of season 1, tries to murder her. And when he does, he fucking tries to strangle her. And
No, I mean you're right, but at the same time, no. This is the girlfriend of Matt Murdock who becomes not his girlfriend at the end of season 1, who gets almost murdered by the character that she's trying to become.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're looking for.
What do you mean? I don't know what that means.
Well, in season 1, there was a character called Muse. He was like
There's
a villain.
Muse. She almost gets murdered by Muse, but during the season, she's with Daredevil during the first season.
Yeah,
and then she saves herself from him, basically, and then because of that, she's traumatized, and now because of that, and she's a therapist, so the therapist is being traumatized and not being able to work through her own fucking problems, and is becoming the female Muse.
Apparently, and.
No,
This
it's
really,
100%.
this doesn't.
What's Muse though? What is that character? I don't know that character at all.
It's a good villain in the comics, but in the show, it's fucking a joke.
Yeah, in the show, I guess he was using. He was a painter in the show, and he kind of like painted scenes of like he'd murder somebody, and then he'd paint a scene of the murder.
Okay, I know that guy. He's in other ones too. Then
he was all white, and he had like a crazy mask on. He had like blood over him all the time. She kills him. He tries strangling her. She strangles him. I forget how, but she kills him. Long story short, she still has PTSD.
Daredevil comes to save her, and then she shoots him. But but because of that, she saves herself technically, even though Daredevil is the only reason that she was able to get out of there alive.
Oh, okay.
But she saved herself, guys. Yay!
I was laughing at this scene. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I was like, I don't really know why it's in there except for the fact that liberals are fucking crazy kinky. No kink shaming on my channel. No kink shaming.
I kink shame whenever I want to start shaming.
But that's all liberals talk about is they're fucking. I'm a firm believer of freak in the sheets, but a lady in the streets. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell everybody about your sexcapades. That's all these motherfuckers do. Every time they're writing, they're talking about how they're like. You know what? I wish this chick.
They out themselves all the time. They out themselves all.
Wish it choke me too, but I'm not gonna write that in every. Like James Gunn, I hired it.
Why?
I rescued a cat. So if I write a fucking Superman movie, guess what? It's probably gonna be about Superman rescuing a cat and most likely Superman's gonna get choked in it because I like getting choked. You know what I mean? And Superman will definitely like choking his girls. I like choking them too. So can we stop self-inserting ourselves into the goddamn fucking writing so much?
Rockefeller's gonna get saved by a cat who Rockefeller's gonna get choked by a cat who saves him. Obviously, duh. That's just in the writing. Duh.
They can't like put themselves aside and like the new age of Gen Z. That's why I played if Gen Z wrote this. We're gonna get
the lack
this
of empathy people are having, and I was watching something about how people really don't have empathy anymore.
Not lack of empathy. It's like we have empathy for what's going on. We just don't have the conception of like the degeneracy that people feel towards themselves. That's what it is. It's like we have lack of degeneracy, and the people are like, "Why don't you feel the degeneracy that I feel towards this?"
Shame.
Obviously, I want to get shamed by this character. It's like that's not what's happening here. What are you fucking talking about? It's like we don't have that feel of shame. Like you're being shamed, like on public television. Like what are you talking about?
Bullying back.
No, they want to. We 100% need to do that. But no, they want to be shamed publicly and then literally vicariously live through these scenes through characters. They're like, well, if this didn't happen, then how am I supposed to relate to it? Shut the fuck up, you fucking degenerate piece of shit. This is not what this character is about, you fucking useless fucking person, dude.
To me, this scene's out of place, and I need Overwatch to be like, look, I understand you like getting choked. Rockefeller came out and was the first one to admit it because you guys are going to say, you know what I mean? You're self-inserting. Can we back off the self-insertions when we're writing these stories? If this isn't part of the comics, which I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, people, if Rockefeller wants to self-insert, he'll do it himself, all right?
Exactly.
He'll self-insert himself.
And not in every single fucking project, every single dialogue. It's like, it's enough. And remember when we watched She-Hulk and they went into the writer's room, Cyfax, and you saw like the writers, the way the writers looked?
Oh, they went into the literal writer's room? Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, I can see 2 or 3 of those writing this fucking episode right here. Stop self-inserting yourself. It's weird. It's like we're looking at Daredevil. I want to see Daredevil. I want to see Kingpin. I don't want to see Ellen Page, her fucking shitty ass acting. I want to see more of how this is going to tie to Spider-Man because Kingpin is a fucking big part of Spider-Man and low budget. I don't want you to bring Jessica Jones in just to show me that, guess what? They're hunting supervillains. And also, I'm strong. Watch this. Now that you know I'm strong, when I go to punch again, Sean Strickland, the AVTF guys, blocked my punch because I guess he has super strength. What happened there?
No, what happened with her, I mean, if you're watching the episode, which I don't blame you for not watching it fully, she lost her strength because obviously when she was pregnant, like her strength transferred to her child. Good. So like they did that with that, and they also did that with Invincible. Like so, like.
But didn't she beat up like all the people? Wait, she beat up all the people outside of her house.
She was like, I don't know why my strength goes in and out. It's because, like, she transferred a bunch of her strength to her child.
Oh, her strength went in and out. I thought Sean Strickland, the AVTF fucking officer, super strong, like dying all of a sudden.
Her strength went in and out. Like they at least explained that kind of. It wasn't very well done, obviously, because people like you were sitting there questioning it. But at the same time, no, that's what happened. It's like, no, the strength went in and out because some of the strength went to the child. So her child is going to be semi-strong.
And we all agree that I guess Luke Cage is bad now, right? Because she was like, one of our friends, took the deal. And,
Luke Cage is bad because the end of season 2, he's actually like the kingpin of that fucking organization.
I don't remember watching that, but that's what Gary was like questioning that on the noon the other day. And I was like, I think he was like, who are they talking about? Luke Cage? Or are they talking about? He mentioned some other person from Jessica Jones.
No, so her kid is clearly from Luke Cage, and Luke Cage took over the empire that he started to fight off against season 1. During season 2, he took it over, and so a lot of people don't remember a lot of shit that happened, which is fine. That's all good, but it's like, people don't remember that stuff, but all that stuff happened, and there some of the stuff that people are complaining about, there is explanations for. They're not great explanations, mind you, but they are there. Like,
Well, here's
there's a reason why someone like DA takes my dumb white ass onto his show. It's because I actually pay attention to this shit. Like, and I understand what's going on.
This is something everybody paid attention to this episode. So this is the teaser they put out, and I don't know why they put this teaser out. When I show you the part that they're about to show you, it's a 50-second teaser. You're gonna be like, "This is the worst part of the episode. Why would you put this out? Y'all ready? Strap on. I'll get your boots. Strap them on."
Vengeance isn't justice, Karen. That is what separates us from him. Hello, Karen. What are you going to do? Kill me? You will not. You're gonna shoot me? Probably.
If you remember this part of the show, this fucking bitch ruins everything she's in. I will not stop saying it. I will not quit complaining about her. She destroyed God of War Ragnarok. Every fucking scene she's in, I don't think she knows like what she's doing. The emotion, the direction. She's like either shouting all crazy because I hate you, or I'll probably kill you, CLAYFACE. I'm probably gonna kill you. She's the worst fucking actress I've ever seen. She knows how to read fucking a script. I'll give her that. But she destroys every fucking scene. There's no chemistry between her and fucking Charlie Cox. This bitch needs to go. You need to kill her off. Vanessa, I love the fucking Vanessa chick from Wilson Fisk's fucking wife. This bitch is worse than Yelena.
I think this is more of the director's fault than it is the actress, because this actress is actually pretty damn good. Like when she's in True
Blood?
like True Blood, she's fucking awesome. Like she's great in True Blood.
Dude, True Blood was garbage. If you go back and I think you're misforgetting on True Blood like fucking Angel was.
I've actually rewatched. I've rewatched it.
That was
not bad.
Shitty acting. The only decent actor in True Blood was the fucking the country dude that always had the crazy abs where the country it was fucking all the fucking girls. He was the only decent fucking actor, and he was over the top like country guy. It
was decent acting for what the show wanted, but it's like she wasn't bad.
She again. I think she destroys everything she's in, and this episode right here proves it to me. I'm like, I couldn't take her anymore.
No, I mean, like, if like you would have a strong argument against that, especially with this show. Like, it's like this would be the next thing that everybody would know her for. Like, yeah, she's not great in this at all. So I mean, I could give you that. Like, I have no problem with that. Like, but at the same time, I'm like, what I saw her in last, which was obviously, probably 7-8 years ago when she was
probably 20
way younger. Like, yeah, well, as far as that goes, other than the Netflix stuff and everything, yeah, outside of Netflix stuff, it's like, no, she was good in that, but it was also a show that's meant to be kind of cheesy or whatever. So it's hard to judge someone who's meant to be kind of cheesy. Like I don't know.
What's funny is
she worked in the show that she was in at the time, but she's not good in the show that she's in now.
She doesn't work for HBO anymore. So actors get like fucking like roles, and they work for certain companies. Remember the black chick from fucking True Blood? Yeah, crazy draw chick. She was Suki's best friend. Well, she was the one girl in The Last of Us Part 2. Remember Tommy's wife? This chick doesn't work for HBO anymore. She works for Netflix and HBO and Disney, probably because she wasn't a very good actress and people weren't responding to her, or she's either difficult to work. Reason she's not.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize her hairline is worse than yours, dude. That's
horrible.
Crazy.
When they put the wig on her, when they put
my
that
hairline's
fucking
pretty bad, but it's like, look, my hand goes up to here. Like that's just 4 fingers.
That might be why they put the fucking wig on her. Because
she needs to double fist her hairline. What is going on?
That might be why they put the wig on her, because like 3 times in this episode she had that dumbass Black Widow, Black Cherry, fucking red wig. They're like, oh look, it's Karen Page. No shit.
I got hot and I changed my shirt.
Your forehead's like up here. What are you talking about? We can tell it's you.
Miss Spark does her double fist, and she was like, "I'm back in the game, guys." She heard double fist. I'm here for it.
Beef forehead. You got an after head. Like no shit. Your fucking stupid ass fucking red Black Cherry fucking wig ain't hiding that. We know it's you. Hey, look, it's Karen Page. Nah, but like to me, it was like, man, she destroys the episode. I don't know. Let me use the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. Y'all talk about whatever you want.
I changed my shirt.
Well, we
yeah,
can talk
it was
about
hot.
more about Karen Page or whatnot. So, Miss Sparkles, what do you think about Karen Page? Like, I
I don't like Daredevil. I'm not watching any of it. I think Daredevil is one of the worst.
Did you watch the
superheroes.
originals though? Did you watch the originals at all? Like
I don't like
the
Daredevil at
Netflix
all.
ones?
I don't like Daredevil.
Okay,
at all.
well, what do you like as far as superhero stuff goes?
I like
actually
Catwoman.
better TV shows.
Oh, TV shows?
TV
I
show.
like Spawn. I like Spawn when it was out.
Well, there was an
There was this
animated
TV
show.
show. Yeah, I like that. And I like the movie. Yeah. But you said TV shows wise? I don't know. This is not look right. Okay.
Like Spawn. I got a Spawn tattoo. It's Gunslinger Spawn. Do you even know who that is?
Is it? He's like the cowboy looking one, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know his name?
No. No, I didn't really look. I don't like cowboys. But no.
Cowboys?
No.
You don't know who this is? Wait,
See, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. Todd McFarlane, is that his name that makes the figures, right?
Well, he makes these because he also makes the comic. Yeah.
It just fell on me. There we go. Yeah. Oh, he makes the comic too?
Yeah, it's his character.
I didn't know that. So he doesn't just make figures. I just know him for making figures. Yeah.
No. I mean, he's known for making figures off his comic book
Here's a
characters.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the comics I collect
So-
was is like I said, Catwoman. I have Spider Girl. I have a couple Storm comics. I have a couple Black Widow. They suck though. Yeah, I know that.
He's talking about Spawn. This is Todd McFarlane, one of the first one he did from the Todd McFarlane collection.
Yeah.
See, Sci-Fi's got him. Sci-Fi's got him. Let me see. Let me get you up there. Boom.
Here it is.
That's one of the remakes, though, right?
I don't
That's one of the.
I look horrible.
That's the
No,
second production.
this is a Gunslinger Spawn. See, Gunslinger
Gunslinger.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Gunslinger Spawn. Like that. This kind of came out right after the King Spawn series, and so yeah, like these are relatively new, I guess. But no, oddly enough, my tattoo artist gave me this because he tattooed it on my. Well, hold on. Let's see if I can even.
Let's see, that's already your form and your arm.
So there we go. So
I see.
Gunslinger Spawn.
Oh, that's your forearm. Nice. I see there. Yep. Got a fucking top hat on there. Sick, bro.
That's a top hat, isn't it?
It looks a lot better detail than my shitty like 48 or 480.
Yeah, I got this is from the original McFarlane series. I got all of them. If you look in the background, I'll try to use him to point. You got Spawn right there. Got another Spawn over here. You got Overkill right there. If you look back here, you'll probably find right there. That's the Violator. That's who Clown turns into. If he flips his head, he turns into the Violator. Watch. You see? How do I do it? I forget how to do it. It's been so long. Oh, that might break it. I forget.
Don't
Somehow
break it on stream, dude. Don't break it.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
The Violator.
So there, I guess I spin it forward. There you go. I spin it forward. So you get the Violator. That's what he turns into. You know, like remember like John Leguizamo from the movie? He turns into he's back here grabbing. He's grabbing this light. And you always see Lady Maria back there fucking shit up trying to bite it because she's a bitch. John Leguizamo has a small penis. How do you know that?
Because sex tape was released and it showed he had a small penis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was really upset about that. People were saying that.
I wouldn't release a sex tape to find out. You know what I mean? I don't think I'd release a sex tape. I think that's my private time. I wouldn't want to release that. Just like, you know, like pair bonding with women. You know, like that's you know, no king shaming here, but that's my privacy. Yeah, that's my shit. You know what? I ain't fucking. This ain't for us. Even though one time at Sparkles, when I was younger, I told my buddy this weekend. I sold when I was younger. I had a cell phone. Like it was like phones first came out, and I was like, my buddy was like, "Man, I need a phone." I was like, "I got an old phone I'll sell to you." I forgot to clear all the JPEGs out beforehand, and apparently I gave him like a whole bunch of pictures of my ex-girlfriends. I was like, "Oh shit, better not do that again." You know what I mean? So make sure you clear out all your stuff, gentlemen. Especially if you're gonna sell phones to other people, but nobody sells phones anymore. You know?
to me before. One of my exes, who was a piece of crap, my friend that's in prison right now, he would sell him drugs. I don't remember what kind of drug, but he would sell the guy ex drugs, and my ex traded a phone for drugs, and it had pictures of me on it, my phone number, and my friend called me and was like, from the phone. It was really embarrassing. Yeah, but yeah,
not good. So look, our boy Jay.
After that too, so.
My boy J3PO, drunk 3PO, Jay from G&G's, posted this the other day, and I haven't seen anybody play this, which is insane. So we're gonna play it because I want to share. He posted, this is what he hopes the beginning of Doomsday should be. Turn it down. He hopes the beginning of Doomsday, Avengers, opens up like this. And I was like, it looks fucking awesome. Why haven't? Because when I talk about a DA's office, I'm like, they should mention the Council of Kangs. It doesn't take long. Just like in the beginning of Avengers Infinity War when they kill fucking...
You guys are dick teases, you know that? You guys in your arms all sticking out with the shoulders rolled up.
We both got our shoulders out today, don't we? Or
Yeah.
our guns out.
You guys are both a bunch of
it was a problem when we all met up over there in in Florida and whatever. It was like I meant to show him a bunch of lewd pictures of Miss Sparkles here. And the worst part is like I just showed him a bunch of dick pics of myself, and they were just like, "Oh my god!"
Good, doesn't it? Look at this thing.
The worst part is they were just, whether it was Rockefeller, whether it was Angel, whether it was DK Bones. I mean, the best way I can put it is they were impressed. They were impressed. Like, it was. It was the best way to present yourself. I was just like, "Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?"
No.
Before we end the stream tonight and we send everybody over to your channel, I wanted you to see this one, SciFax. Jay,
now I got to host and I got to be all entertaining, and this is going to.
Well, I'll come hang out with you. Miss Sparks will be there too. We can carry you like I'm playing Call of Duty.
Everybody else host. I don't want to do anything.
Sounds good. Watch this. This is how Avengers Doomsday should start, and I fuck with it. It's about 3 minutes long, but it's awesome. Jonathan Majors. AI is getting fucking better, and I dig it. For shit like this.
This is just the trailer. What are you talking about?
It should be. It should be the fucking trailer.
This literally happened.
Why is there so many of him?
It's a Council of Kangs.
So it's a Council of Kangs. In Loki season 2, Kang, we learned it's the multiverse, and Kang isn't one person. Just like we don't have, unless you're a Nexus being, which means there's only one of you in the multiverse. You're gonna find variants of yourself throughout. You go to another fucking. If you go to the real world, if you go to the comic book world, if you go to the fucking the Minecraft world, if you go to the fucking whatever world you can envision, there's going to be me there, a version of me. You know what I mean? Just they do it in the Spider-Verse movie. There's a version of Spider-Man or in every single version. Unless you're a Nexus being like Miles Morales is a Nexus being. There's only one of him.
Why?
Because there's certain reasons for it. Because if you're a Nexus being, there's reasons that there's something that you can do to stop the current multiverse. Right now, like if you watch the Miles, there's a reason for it. These people think Tony Stark was a Nexus being because when we do the multiverse and all that, we go through it. We don't see Tony Stark anywhere else.
Okay.
There's no other variant of Tony Stark yet. It was like, well, isn't Doctor Doom going to be a variant of Tony Stark? Not that we know of. And as of right now, if he's not a variant of Tony Stark would have been a quote Nexus being. These aren't.
Oh.
So in every other, this is just variants of him and how he became big. And because he had the technology, the doctor, he had the Franklin Richards technology, which was he had this time traveling technology from basically the Fantastic Fours. The Fantastic Four, if you watch the movie, they just had a little kid. That little kid, when he grows up, he learns how to do fucking time travel. This dude fucking meets him along the way somewhere and steals a time traveling device. And he goes through it's not only a time traveling device, it's a multiverse traveler. He finds out. When he finds out it's a multiverse traveler, he goes and starts giving it to everywhere other multiverse to himself to ensure that his fucking bloodline goes on. This is the Council of Kangs. They take over the multiverse. So this is who you're going to see. which is a big open plot line in the MCU. But since Jonathan Majors may or may not have had allegations against him, we can't have Jonathan Majors in the MCU anymore. That doesn't mean his story isn't wide open. People like me that understand that have this whole fucking filmography back here, I don't want you to be like, don't worry about it, Rockefeller. That's not why I got into fucking, I'm an electrician. I need to have continuous flow, aka continuity. There's no break in the gap. There's nothing. It's continuous. It's seamless. If there's a problem, we'll fix it. This is the problem we need to fix right here.
One has fallen. The one who called himself He Who Remains no longer guards the flow of time. Our shadows recede.
It's AI.
And now, the multiverse shall behold its true sovereignty.
Hold up. Did you see that Cyfax? They made him look like Black Snape. No, they didn't.
Its true sovereignty.
No. He doesn't have dreadlocks.
I love that version of the Kang too. The Reptoid. Uncle T's Kang.
Zom Black Snape.
I'm Black Snape. See him over there on the left? I'm Black Snape.
Kill him!
Kill him. Showcases power level. AI is doing it freaking big, bro.
What have you done?
I removed the noise. Where is it? It's no longer under our control. A throne beyond time. Give me a name. Loki. I can help you. I don't think so.
Fucking awesome, isn't it? This is all AI. AI is sick as shit.
Fucking crazy.
We'll meet soon, Loki.
Dude, I don't know who Timori is, but fucking sick. That's how it needs to start. That's how I hope it does. Sick as shit, bro. Good ass intro. And it what's that? 3 minutes maximum? It was kind of long. You know, we don't even need that long. I said it 2 minutes. You can do all that in 2 minutes easily. It doesn't take much, but we need that to wrap up the story. So I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige ain't that. I'm hoping we get it. Avenger Doomsday. Next week, when we come back, I'll make sure to put the Doomsday clock from here on out, because the Doomsday clock is about 6 months away. And from every week from here on out, we'll make sure we have the Doomsday clock rolling, so that way we can watch it. Remember, because when it gets close, I can't wait. We'll take a week away and be like, fucking the Doomsday clock counting down, dude. Next week, me and Cypher's going to fucking see it. Can't fucking wait. So, GG's. Yo,
I hope it's good for your guys' sakes.
I think it's gonna be fucking fantastic. I'm one of the people that's on board for Doomsday, thinking it's gonna be fucking amazing. It's the Russos, man. They can't fail. Kevin Feige's got all. It won't fail. I don't think Doomsday's coming anywhere close to failing. As for me as a fan, what we get beyond that, I hope the X-Men is gonna be great because I'm an X-Men fanatic. I can't say that the Russos and their writers are going to be there to make it what the Russos do. I can't say that, but I hope the X-Men are good. I pray they got good storylines, especially Magneto's, which I hope they don't make for modern audiences. They probably will, but Again, I hope. The S stands for hope. You know, Miss
No.
Sparkle, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna Sci-Fi's gonna do an after show this evening. You gonna come hang out with us?
Just give me a second. I gotta take some medicine. My head hurts.
Okay, go take some medicine then. All right. You got anything special you want to talk about before you take any medicine?
Nothing. No, I'm good. Well, Fridays I'm with Angel and DK, and I'm gonna start doing DK's. Start doing the thumbnails, and I think we need to come up with a name for our group, our little podcast. So
I saw y'all did it at a good.
It's easy.
The Bones Are Talking episodes, good fucking episode. I saw that. You know, I was there this weekend hanging out with y'all. Good episode this weekend. So y'all are finding your footing, and all that. So
DKT.
The bones.
What is
the bones are talking.
TBAT. The bones are talking. TBAT.
Yep. TBAT
No.
crew.
It's all three of it. No.
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 We'll work on it. You never know.
I'm gonna be doing all the work, a lot of work. DK's kind of all over the place, and it's not gonna be just DK's name then.
I understand.
Well, throw your name in there.
I'll figure it out.
I'll think of something because it's DK Bones channel. Maybe I use some kind of bones, like like little skeletons. That's what I used to have for his intro. When he come by, little skeletons dancing in and out.
Yeah.
There's a Disney. I forget what it was, but there's a Disney. If you look it up, be like Disney skeletons.
Yeah.
It's like like five little fucking skeletons come dancing in. They start doing like the little dance and shit. That's what I use for DK when he used to enter. Whatever it's called. Maybe use something with that. I'll get back and figure it out.
I'll put the shirt on that I made of my friend's artwork, so you can see what I was talking about. What did I get on my TV for making shirts? Because you were talking about making shirts.
Well, if you come by Sci-Fax stream, make sure you wear it so you can showcase
That's
it,
what
because
I do.
we're gonna go there after this. Sci-Fax, you got anything coming up you want to tell anybody about?
Well, apparently I got a show coming up in just about 30 minutes at 5:30 Western Time, PST, 8:30 EST or Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be talking about Mortal Kombat, a little bit of Street Fighter, and then whatever else comes out. But we'll definitely be going over those trailers, and then tonight maybe it might be an hour, might be two. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where the night takes us, and then from there we'll just go from there, because you know what? Why not?
We'll talk about Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter. Which one's gonna be better, right? What do you think's gonna be better?
Oh, I think you'll have to
talk
watch
about
my show to figure that out.
Exactly. I think you have to watch the show to fucking find out, which we're going to be doing in about 30 minutes from now. So if you haven't, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'm going to link Sci-Fax shit right up there. So if you just hang out if you wanted to, you could go to his after the. I think I got his name in the channel, so if you can press Sci-Fax and go there. But I got it to where
No, hard to find. Only one with the name. Let's go.
I'm redirecting it. So everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody stop by that DK Bones, Broken Cow, Ronnie. Everybody has stopped by. Rafa Baldy. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great Saturday. I'll see y'all next time. Sci-Fax. I'll see you in a little bit, bro. Shout out to my boy. Happy Saturday.
Peace.
That's it.